Emsculpt NEO and the Emsella for Axon?
Yeah. So we came across this equipment a couple years ago, um, and they were largely in the aesthetics field using electromagnets to stimulate muscles, to increase hypertrophy and growth, decreasing fat cells. We saw a lot of application in that, and electromagnetics as a whole. There's a famous quote by Albert Einstein that says, the future of medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. So we use a lot of electromagnets here, or things that are on the electromagnetic spectrum. So everything from red light and laser therapies to PEMFs to TMS to things like high fem and radio frequencies. So we very much see healing as that electromagnetic spectrum, and we were very excited to bring things like the Emsella chair and the Emsculpt into Axon for the ability to use these electromagnetic frequencies to stimulate muscle hypertrophy and muscle strength, not just from an aesthetic standpoint, but from a functional capacity too. And I think that over the last couple years, BTL as a company has been on the hunt for FDA clearances, for functional aspects of things, not just the muscle burning or the muscle building and the fat burning, but now we also have clearances for chronic pain, for low back pain, for pre and post surgery rehab, for pelvic floor dysfunctions, for sexual dysfunctions, for all kinds of things that, again, we see a huge input for these technologies for our neurological rehab patients as well. Again, they're great at muscle building, fat burning, pelvic floor stimulation for their populations of incontinence and people that want to look better. But what about that TBI patient that can't move left side of their body? What about that post-stroke victim that can't necessarily engage the core anymore? Or that individual with MS or Parkinson's who can't control pelvic floor anymore, right? This isn't just for the soccer moms that want to look great or not deal with incontinence anymore or heal from like a diastasis recti and kind of pregnancy issues, but for rebuilding function and purpose in the musculoskeletal, neuromusculoskeletal system. This chair gives you 10,000 impulses in the 30 minutes. Emsculpt gives you 20,000 impulses in the 30 minutes. That is 10 or 20,000 times that these muscles can talk to the brain and make new connections. Neuroplasticity at the core is all frequency, right? It's all about how frequent we can do things. Repetition, and focus. 30 minutes is sitting there getting stimulated. You're thinking about those muscles, and it's on repetition. So that is a huge source of neuroplasticity, and I think a big point of us bringing it into our clinic and just having those neuromuscular touch points, those neuromuscular abilities to improve not just the health, but the function, the wellness, and performance.